Here I am locked away in quarantine like all of you because of one motherfucker. And in case you don't know who I'm talking about, it's the Cheeto in charge. Donald Trump, you're problematic. This is gonna be huge.
Huge.
This is a video that is dedicated to white privilege. Those of you that don't understand what it looks like.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Now, most of you think that Donald Trump became problematic in 2016 when you elected him to be your president. Yeah, you.
They like me, I like them, it's amazing.
I didn't vote for that. Did you vote for him? Nobody over here voted for Donald Trump.
Not good.
But when he stole the election in 2016 from Queen Hillary, crooked Hillary?
She's as crooked as they come.
I ain't about to go there. When he stole the election from Hillary Clinton in 2016,
an astounding upset victory.
A lot of America was divided, wondering what was Trump gonna do for black issues.
Campaign for every last African American vote.
Even though Omarosa could never get a job on Celebrity Apprentice,
You're fired.
she didn't have to. Trump put her in the White House. Omarosa became the highest ranking African American in our government.
This is the Trump administration at its best.
No, I'm serious. For real.
That is so rude.
Even she said he was unhinged.
He is self-destructing.
Most of you thought that Donald Trump really cared about the black vote.
You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. What the hell do you have to lose?
We all know about the two coons, Diamond and Silk, that showed up to show that black people supported Trump.
Are we all on the Trump train? All aboard?
And then there was the sign holder.
Blacks for Trump. I like those signs.
I'm sure that loss to Trump was devastating and probably even brought Hillary down to her knees.
Which often took place in the president's private study.
We had to add Monica. But I don't believe it left a stain on Hillary. Damn, that's another Monica reference.
It really could have gone differently.
This is why swallowing is important.
I don't know anyone who does.
You know what I just thought about? If Bill Clinton got cum all on her dress, he must have been shooting her, spraying her down.
I did.
It was terrifying.
A lot of lives.
So whether we liked it or not, can't believe I'm gonna say this, Donald Trump became president.
A president. Can you believe it?
That was the day that America became his boardroom.
Nice looking group.
I didn't vote for him, so maybe he got help from some of his friends.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
So before I get into all the problematic that Trump has done up to now from when he got elected, let me take you all the way back. So everybody's watched When They See Us by Ava DuVernay and the Central Park Five that have now become the Exonerated Five.
It feels great to have a voice.
You do remember Donald Trump called for them to be executed.
Took out full-page ads.
Of course I hate these people.
And I want society to hate them.
A lot of people said that the Donald was a racist
I disagree with them 100%.
because he used to discriminate against tenants of color.
Some of the applications were marked with a C.
You know I don't rent to the N-word. Forget about it.
I am the least racist person you've ever met.
Not to mention he used to employ undocumented workers.
Years of working for Donald Trump's golf clubs.
And Trump knows what it's like to be a healthcare worker and work 12 hours straight with inadequate supplies. I mean, he did that to his own employees.
It's constructed on the blood, sweat, and tears of the Polish Brigade.
They were not paid for months of work.
No protective equipment, no helmets.
And he even said the first black president wasn't even born in America.
Why doesn't he show his birth certificate?
We do not have time for this kind of silliness.
Nobody wanted to work with Trump, and if you go against him, you're not gonna last.
You're fired.
General Kelly, remember he hired General Kelly, a decorated officer that was respected in the government.
You're fired.
John Kelly will be leaving.
We need somebody who can tell us what's going on. Where the hell is Sean Spicer?
Hold tight.
You're fired.
When he became president, the first thing he did was
A total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Except for Saudi Arabia, where he did a multi-billion-dollar arms deal.
110 billion.
Who does Saudi Arabia not get along with? Iran. Did I even mention that before Barack Obama left office that he had signed an Iran nuclear deal to prevent us from going into war with Iran?
That will prevent it from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
Trump not only ended that,
The United States will withdraw.
he went over there and killed
the second most powerful person in Iran.
This is crazy, right?
I don't think so.
We all know how important the future of our children are.
You can get the baby out of here.
That's why when it comes to education,
I went to an Ivy League school.
we knew that Trump had to find the smartest person to take office.
Like third grade level for reading.
He put Betsy DeVos in as Secretary of Education, and they ran her right up out the school.
Don't let her in the public schools right now.
Go back. Shame.
I didn't even mention nepotism. You know his daughter and her man is in the White House.
Taking up central roles in the campaign.
But then Jared Kushner lost his credentials because they said he's too close to the president to have top secret information.
Security clearance significantly downgraded.
Now you know there's no vitamin C in this orange. By the looks of his backside, ain't no vitamin D either. Vitamin D. What better way to address foreign affairs and immigration than to put somebody in office whose wives have all been immigrants?
Melania was born in Slovenia. Trump's first wife, Ivana, born in Czechoslovakia.
Not to mention our first lady has done porn.
Nude photos.
Naked photo shoot, completely naked.
So let me break this down for you since you don't think your president's been on vacation.
There's no time for vacation.
Seen here driving his golf cart onto the green is a notorious cheater on the course.
Out of all the time he's been in the White House, Trump has spent a third of his time at his own properties.
Flown down at taxpayer expense and staying in high-priced rooms at Mar-a-Lago.
Any government money spent there could ultimately end up in the president's pocket.
I feel good about it.
And in the heart of the Black Lives Matter movement coming right off the Obama administration, this motherfucker said that black people and Nazis were pretty much the same.
I think there's blame on both sides.
Former Grand Wizard of the KKK is thanking the president.
Everybody knew what they were getting into, but still, you elected him. Yeah, you.
This is the kind of person that needs to lead our country.
Then there was a time he got into a Nancy Pelosi and she handed him his in front of the press.
We have to have an evidence-based conversation.
And he even got impeached.
Article 2 is adopted.
Then the Good Old Boys Club, which is basically all the white men in the Senate, found him not guilty.
Not guilty as charged.
And here he thought he was untouchable and that nothing could whoop his ass.
I've been right a lot.
Until he met Rona. Now we all got somebody in our neighborhood that reminds us of Rona. Rona gonna whoop that ass.
You listen to me!
Don't put your damn hands on me, girl!
Rona's a bad The Cheeto found out about Rona months ago.
I don't remember!
And when he found out, this motherfucker actually downplayed it.
We have it so well under control.
Denial at the beginning was deadly.
Now, if Barack was here, Barack would have said,
it gets worse.
Even Michelle would have knew what to do.
We simply cannot endure this.
Now that we're in April and everybody thinks that the Rona just been here for 2 weeks, she pulled up back in December of 2019. And what did Donald do when all that happened over in China? He sent all our over there.
This shipment is headed to China.
Imagine if this crisis would occur in the U.S.
Now, Barack Obama knew that some was going down and hired a whole team to deal with preventing the pandemic. And what did Donald do?
You're fired.
Fired him.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
He sent more aid to China than he did to Puerto Rico, which is a part of our country.
You've thrown our budget a little out of whack.
And just like Trump, right in the middle of a pandemic, he got into a fight with multiple governors.
Don't call the governor of Washington. Don't call the woman in Michigan. If they don't treat you right, I don't call.
Hell, Andrew Cuomo acted more like a president than Trump.
And I'm proud to fight this fight with you.
And y'all didn't vote for Hillary, but she would have whooped Rona's ass. Even she came for Trump. I'm not even that dumb. And now Trump is in a fight with Andrew Cuomo.
Sorry?
Saying that New Yorkers are being greedy.
I don't believe you need 40,000 or 30,000 ventilators.
Don't you own half the city?
And I'm the largest developer in New York.
All mostly white tenants.
Ain't that where you took advantage of the workers?
Nope.
Ain't that where you told them to kill the innocent black boys?
No.
Ain't that where you turn orange?
That's such a racist question.
I mean, Trump is greedy.
Hypocrite!
He can't keep his hands off of all types of shit. Remember that video?
Grab him by the I can do anything.
I watch my words very, very closely.
Y'all elected this motherfucker. Well, on the bright side, Trump, you've made history. You got the highest unemployment numbers ever.
We never had this level of economic meltdown.
Now that's a legacy.
You signed a $2 trillion stimulus package after making everybody in America get off of work for an unlimited amount of time.
Nobody knows what the number is.
And as an investor, I'm sure you keep your eye on the stock market.
Investors, if they were spooked, they got more spooked. This is ugly.
And even though you said you would
make America great again,
now we can officially say that was a lie.
I say that you're a terrible reporter.
But at least Kanye got you back.
I love this guy right here.
That ain't even registered to vote.
I don't want you to say nothing to me.
And although you disrespected China,
China,
you said that this coronavirus is the Chinese virus.
It's not racist at all, no. It comes from China.
Then you came out and switched your story up.
Chinese Americans. Chinese Americans.
Because you know they is about to kick your ass. Which definitely means they gonna kick our ass. So Trump, you've disrespected Mexican Americans.
They're rapists.
African Americans.
Against black people.
And now with the Chinese virus, the Chinese Americans.
I love China. China.
Leave our Chinese brothers and sisters alone.
It's not the Chinese fault.
You can also hire people that know what the is going on, and when you do, listen to them.
It may work and it may not work.
Being on quarantine has allowed us all a lot of time to reflect on our decisions.
Are you following CDC protocol? Are you? Are you feeling depressed? Are you?
So I hope in 2020, if we're allowed to vote, that we all make the right decision.
I would give myself an A+.
Get his the out of here. Because if we don't, that'd be problematic.
You're all fired.
Somebody get Barack and Michelle.
We could get a third Obama term after all.
All right, so if you're as tired of Trump as I am, head over to HollywoodUnlocked.com right now, find this article, and leave a video yap. So you can yap with me about what you think, and I might just select your videos to be on our Hollywood Unlocked Instagram for the Socialite Sound Off. Go now. I'm waiting.